the SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley was able to defend her championship against Asuka now because of the Beat the Clock Challenge victory this past Friday night on SmackDown. Sasha Banks has the opportunity to defend her Raw Women's Championship second against the Empress.
And we're going to find out if the Golden Role Models can make it a clean sweep here tonight against Asuka.
Sasha Banks now in her fifth individual women's championship reign, and the one knock on Sasha Banks is that she's never had a successful defense of a singles championship between Raw and SmackDown. But considering what happened earlier on tonight in the SmackDown Women's title match, and obviously with Bayley at ringside, this could certainly help Sasha Banks turn that trend around.
No, it's a huge advantage for Sasha Banks, and Asuka knows that better than anybody. When you take on Sasha Banks, you have to worry about Bayley and vice versa.
So in regards to what happened earlier on tonight, I want to take you back to the SmackDown Women's Championship match between Bayley and Asuka that began our night here at SummerSlam. Now, as Bayley is ringside for Sasha, the same was true earlier on tonight. Banks in the corner of Bayley. This down the stretch here in this matchup, Sasha Banks was yelling at Asuka, who was trying to get a submission. Asuka had enough and finally kicked Sasha.
And I don't deal with the verbal attacks, but the attempts to physically get involved by Sasha Banks.
Yeah, Bayley nearly capitalized on that involvement from Banks, but this was the critical moment. Watch this. Sasha Banks absorbed the attack from Asuka on behalf of Bayley and helped the SmackDown Women's Champion retain her title against Asuka. Then it was after the match, Sasha Banks immediately jumped Asuka.
Oh, Sasha Banks knew she was going to do whatever she had to do to soften up Asuka just a little bit more before her championship defense.
And Joe, it is because of that. Now you have Asuka coming into this match. If we saw a potential left knee injury in the match against Bayley earlier on, no way Asuka's even remotely close to 100%.
You know, Asuka approaches this match in the worst possible form that she could be in, and it doesn't bode well for her chances tonight.
My question is Bayley going to be able to have the back of Sasha Banks like Sasha did for Bayley earlier on tonight? So Asuka making her way to the ring for her second championship match tonight. Joe, if you were Asuka, how would you approach this situation?
Well, first off, I can appreciate the bravado of Asuka coming back out here and putting on her best face. But let's face it, she's war-weary. She's beaten up. And tonight, she needs to conserve her energy, find her opportunities, and capitalize on them and waste none. That leads to victory for Asuka tonight.
Yeah, Asuka's only had a little over an hour to recover from her last match, but I'll tell you what, she can use what happened in that last match as motivation to challenge Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship.
And has had a little over an hour now to recuperate in the backstage area. Even as Asuka was making her way to the ring, obviously, Joe, to your point, trying not to show the pain, but Sasha Banks was mocking Asuka as she walked in, just hopping on her one leg. Sasha Banks clearly is going to have a target in this match.
Oh, absolutely, and Sasha Banks will take complete advantage of it.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Raw Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Osaka, Japan, Asuka. And her opponent, accompanied to the ring by the SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley. She is half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, the Raw Women's Champion, Sasha Banks.
Think about everything Asuka's been through when it comes to the Golden Role Models. Being cheated out of the Raw Women's Championship on 2 occasions. Seeing the career of her best friend Kairi Sane come to an end courtesy of the Golden Role Models.
So the involvement of Sasha Banks earlier tonight dashed Asuka's attempt to capture the SmackDown Women's title. Can the Empress capture the Raw Women's title against the Boss here right now? and right to the knee goes Sasha Banks.
And Sasha Banks has found her target, and she is locked on. That knee will pay tonight.
Oh, you know Sasha Banks was thinking about this earlier on tonight. As soon as she saw that Bayley was targeting the left knee of Asuka, Sasha Banks planted it in her mind. That's exactly what I'm going to target in my match.
And Sasha Banks has got control early on here in this matchup. You can see how much Asuka's favoring the leg.
I mean, Asuka's trying her best out here. I mean, working from the ground, trying to get
Gained a little leverage here against Sasha Banks, but a double leg takedown. Now Banks is all over Asuka.
Asuka with a nice sweep. She's back on top.
Byron, you mentioned what happened with Kairi Sane, who was forced into retirement because of an attack by Bayley in a matchup between Sasha Banks and Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship. This is very personal for Asuka tonight.
This is an opportunity for restitution for Asuka.
Oh! Sliding forearm, but Joe, not quite the same. Obviously, the leg is hampering Asuka.
I mean, obviously, the velocity in which Asuka delivers her offense, it's not what it was earlier in the evening.
Kick to the side of the face.
Bayley said proud of Sasha Banks, cheering her on.
Oh, and trying to hold on to Asuka.
Going to the knee bar. Oh, she's got that knee straightened out, and Sasha Banks is in a very, very bad spot.
And breaks up the submission the hard way on the outside. Sasha Banks rolls back inside. Count of 4 for Asuka to roll back inside. Title can only change hands via pinfall or submission inside the ring. Cannot happen on a countout or a disqualification.
And Asuka knew coming into this match she was going to be hampered. And Asuka had some time to maybe reformulate her game plan as a result.
Off the hip attack and the snapmare kick to the back. Into the cover. Trying to press its shoulders to the canvas and a kick out by the Raw Women's Champion.
Back in that armbar.
Oh, great job by Asuka.
And Sasha Banks desperately blocking the attempt.
And despite the injury to Asuka's left knee, the Empress continues to adapt here in this match. And Sasha Banks finally able to break that up.
It's not pretty, Tom, but it's effective.
Asuka trying to will herself on, and out Sasha Banks out to the apron. Oh, and a kick.
This is the dangerous part of town right now for Asuka. Sasha Banks on the apron.
Joe, Asuka delivering these kicks, but planning on the injured leg. And now the right leg into the post. Knee right to the face.
And I was just about to say, Tom, I didn't know where this aggression was coming from Asuka, and it was only a matter of time before it ran out. It just ran out right there.
Oh, my God.
Sickening impact. Watch this again.
And listen. Oh, gosh. And now Banks rolls back inside. At the count of 6, is Asuka going to get counted out as we watch this one more time? Look at the impact here. Boom, delivered by Banks, but Asuka able to beat the count on the left side of your screen.
Asuka's
into a cover to retain the Raw Women's title. And a kick out by Asuka, who continues to move forward. Now a cover, shoulders down, and a kick out by the Empress.
Asuka is desperately just trying to hang on at this point.
And Sasha Banks is keeping the pressure on. Sasha has the momentum now, and she's going to do everything she can to keep it.
Sasha Banks yelling at Asuka to give up. That's the one thing we know Asuka won't do. Asuka won't quit.
Oh, right in the face, the nastiness of the blueprint, the standard Sasha Banks.
Big smile on the face of the SmackDown Women's Champion. And Sasha Banks poised to strike.
Oh, man, kick right to the side of the face. Bayley thinks it's over. Banks into the cover. Asuka able to kick out.
It's not over yet, Bayley.
Watch this.
Oh, the force.
God. And somehow Asuka finding the wherewithal to kick out and continue in this championship bout.
Oh, but Asuka's not in a good way.
And Sasha Banks, she might have thought coming into this she was going to have an easy night going up against what potentially is damaged Asuka after the matchup with Bayley earlier on. But Asuka continues to fight on in this match in a way that I don't know if Banks was prepared for.
Yeah, Asuka may not come out of this match the victor, but she is proving one thing to all of us. Asuka is proving how tough she truly is.
But right now it's boss time. And Sasha's about to lay down the pain in the way that only she knows how.
Oh, Asuka caught up in the ropes, able to bait. It looked like Sasha Banks there in the corner. Up on the shoulders. Sasha Banks is in a bad way.
What is this?
Oh! Face
Right
first.
to the knee bar. Beautiful transition by Asuka and Sasha Banks. She's nowhere near a rope.
And Asuka's locked up the right leg of Sasha Banks.
Asuka doing everything. She has transitioned into a toe and into an ankle lock.
Oh, is Banks gonna tap out tonight at SummerSlam to the Empress?
How satisfying would this be for Asuka to force the Raw Women's Champion to tap?
And now the champion trying to get out of this submission. Asuka uses the momentum up to the corner and a big shot by Banks.
Asuka's perched on that top rope trying to get herself back into this. Oh, man.
Stinging elbow there by Sasha Banks. Banks thinks it's over, says it's done tonight between her and Asuka.
What if she hits this? It very well could be.
Oh, wait a minute.
Whoa.
And look at Asuka.
Asuka fighting off the progression of Sasha Banks.
Look at that smile on the face with Sasha Banks, a little premature. Now off the top, with the DDT from the top turnbuckle.
And Sasha Banks may be out.
Listen to that. Wait a minute. Covered by Asuka for the title and a kick out by Banks.
That was great instinctual wherewithal from Asuka. Sasha Banks is in a bad way.
And smartly taking a reprieve with Bayley.
And this is good instinct to get champion's advantage.
She's taking a breather. It's hot out here.
4, 5. Hey, Asuka, come on.
On a count of 5, Asuka knows she's got to get Banks back inside the ring if she wants to win the Raw Women's title. And look at Asuka sending Banks into the barricade.
And not before Asuka inflicts a little bit more punishment on Sasha Banks.
Into the LED board along the ring. Banks rolls back inside, trying to create a little bit of space between her and the challenger.
Asuka ascending to the top rope.
Despite the damage done to the right leg, Asuka trying to will herself on.
He's trying to shake it off.
Off the top and a missile drop kick.
Could this be it?
Picture perfect to win the Raw Women's title and a kick out by the champ.
I mean, this is just remarkable, guys, if you think about it. Asuka, bad leg and all, delivering that missile drop kick in what is her second championship match of the night.
Yeah!
Dagger back up to her feet and now unleashing on Banks in the corner. All the frustrations that Asuka has endured from the Golden Role Models over the last few months here in WWE. Oh, wait a minute, double knees to the face.
What a counter by Banks.
Banks to retain her title, hook to the damaged leg and a kick out.
How in the world Asuka kicked out, I have no idea. But Asuka is still in this.
Watch this counter. Boom! Double knees right to the face. Sasha Banks then followed up by hooking the injured leg of Asuka, but still Asuka endures.
That was razor close.
Sasha Banks has got to be asking herself, what more do I have to do to put the Empress away?
The virtual WWE Universe looking on here at SummerSlam as a part of the WWE Thunderdome. Now going up top, Sasha Banks trying to close out Asuka. Oh, went for the frog splash and missed.
Nobody home. Asuka out of the way at the last second.
And a desperation moment.
You have to win. You got this. You're the freaking best. Don't worry. Don't worry about a thing. That's nothing. Her leg is done for. This is her second match. She's stupid. You're the greatest. You're better than Asuka will ever be. 2 bounce Banks for life.
And Asuka, Asuka able to catch Sasha
into the
Banks.
Asuka lock.
Middle of the ring.
Sasha's trying to fight out of it.
She's doing everything she can to fight on. She got those leg sweeps. She got the hooks
Oh,
out.
wait a minute. Sasha Banks was able to break out of the leg scissors. And now Banks trying to corral the Empress. And again,
And Asuka is tenacious. She will not let the hold go.
trying to hold on to the Asuka lock. Now into a cover. Cover. Kick out by Asuka.
Oh, the reversal.
Bank statement. Bank statement by Sasha.
Oh,
Now we're finding out how much pain Asuka can withstand.
Can Sasha Banks finish off Asuka?
and Sasha Banks has positioned herself perfectly. She's blocking Asuka from the rope. Oh, watch this.
Brilliant by Banks.
Oh, no, no, no.
Wait a minute. It backfired. It backfired. Center of the ring.
Oh, how things have changed. Sasha's in a very, very bad position. Nowhere near a break.
And the
Whoa,
Asuka
whoa,
lock
whoa.
for a moment again. Banks able to find a way out.
Two very close calls for both Sasha Banks and
Oh.
Asuka.
Big kick to the midsection by Asuka. Near catastrophe for both superstars in this championship match. Well, now Bayley. Oh, and Bayley avoided Asuka. Oh, the
Oh.
spinning back fist. Down goes Bayley.
And now Sasha Banks, wait a minute.
Sasha Banks
She went for
caught
the big statement, but she got countered.
Caught by the Asuka lock. Caught by the Asuka lock. Asuka's. And now the tap. The tap by Banks. Asuka is Raw Women's Champion again.
Who's your winner by submission and the new Raw Women's Champion, Asuka!
In her second championship match of the night, damaged, bruised, beaten, Asuka was able to pull through and capture the Raw Women's Championship.
What a moment for Asuka. A sweet measure of revenge for her. But the question is, Byron, we saw Banks help Bayley earlier tonight in defense of the SmackDown Women's title. What did you make of what happened down the stretch?
Yeah, I found that to be very interesting that unlike Sasha Banks, who sacrificed herself for Bayley earlier on,
Watch this.
watch this, Bayley would not do the same for Sasha Banks.
Avoided the contact that get taken out by Asuka. Sasha Banks went for the bank statement. It was turned into the Asuka lock, and the boss taps out to Asuka at SummerSlam, and the dismay all over the face of Bayley.
Hey, you can make a strong argument, gentlemen. It was that decision by Bayley that cost Sasha Banks.
we don't know
the
that,
Raw Women's
Byron. I mean,
You just saw what happened, Joe.
For all we know, Bayley probably thought, maybe discretion was a better part of the ballot. Things didn't work out earlier. Don't make things worse.
Yeah, okay. Well, Sasha Banks is in disbelief.
Well, I'm in disbelief too, Bird.
Think about this. I mean, after a grueling match with Bayley, Asuka entered this match essentially on one leg, and still found a way to defeat Sasha Banks and win the Raw Women's Championship.